All right, so Liverpool go top of the Premier League after that result. Arsenal playing out a goalless draw with Manchester City. But for Liverpool, it was down to Luis Diaz and Mohamed Salah giving them all 3 points in front of the Anfield crowd. Good result for Liverpool, Dennis.
Positive result. To be honest, I'm very much impressed with Liverpool in recent games. You see, from now to the end of the season, it's about grinding our results. It's about winning games and finding themselves on top of the league table now. They are very much aware of that. Brighton wasn't easy. The game was actually very difficult for them because Brighton themselves wanted points. They have not been performing well in recent times, and then they tried to frustrate Liverpool. You know, Brighton always trying to pass from the back. You know, not giving you time on the ball and all of that. They were always trying to pass the ball out of midfield. But Liverpool did something that was really crucial. They did what Man United didn't do in their game. Very aggressive, a lot of effort, because what you don't want to do, allow Brighton to do, is to dominate the ball for them. Because if you give them time on the ball, they'll find spaces in your midfield and go find a way to score you. But they didn't allow them time. Liverpool was very aggressive. They didn't give them any time on the ball at all. And probably people may say Brighton themselves have not been ruthless in front of goal in recent games because besides Welbeck who has been scoring goals, some of the guys who have been playing up front have not been in the best of forms. Even Ferguson some time ago was scoring goals here and there.
Lost some key players.
Mitoma is injured, back problem. A few of the players are injured, so they're actually in a difficult problem. But give credit to Liverpool. I said that front line of Liverpool has scored over 67 goals. It's not for nothing, and it's for me it's impressive because they have been messing up a lot of chances. And Darwin is one of the culprits. As much as I'm actually a big fan of him. I think he does a lot of the ball. He gets himself into the box several times. Even when he misses chances, he's never shy. There's some strikers that the moment is not going well, it gets to them. They don't want to get into the box anymore. But he finds a way to still influence the game. And I think with that front three, they can actually win this title. I think people see them and think that they don't look, it doesn't look possible. I think I see him shaking his head. But you see, I understand when people say that. But you see, you have to look at the other side of Liverpool as well. They are finding ways to win games. They were not really dominant in this one, and they won it. I'm telling you, it's nine games to go. If you can grind your way through, and if you look at even if you compare the fixtures with Arsenal and then City, on paper they seem to have the best of the options. And I'm not saying they'll win it, but I won't be surprised if they do, because seeing what I saw today, I've always felt that City are favorites for this title. But I think that something could change. And that is something that we should be aware of. I think there will be some drama getting to the end of the season. And I think Liverpool are in good stead, because don't forget, they've had injuries. And how they've coped with those injuries is what has amazed me, because there are instances where Jota has been injured, Diaz hasn't been there, but they've managed to still get themselves across the table. So, good times for them. I think they should be positive. Their confidence is high. And don't forget, that extra motivation that they want to win it for Klopp.
The Klopp factor
is still there.
A good farewell.
And on any day at Anfield especially, they'll be pushed to do that. So, yeah, I think it's positive for Liverpool. Yeah, I just feel that they can do it if they really want to.
Okay. Kwame, I saw you shaking your head in relation to Liverpool's chances of winning the Premier League. I mean, quick thoughts on it, and then you share your quick thoughts on Spurs' win against Newton.
Personally, I would want any other team but Manchester City winning the EPL trophy. But if you did watch the Liverpool game, you realize that Liverpool has so many vulnerabilities, especially on their right wing.
Who doesn't?
No, but you see, you know, and I think even United targeted that. Today's game, over 80% of Brighton's attack, especially in the first half, were on the right wing with Adingra on Conor Bradley, because it's a very vacant and open space. Conor Bradley, just like his predecessor Trent, I think Conor Bradley is a better defensive-wise than Trent, but he also has similar problems. And I think most of the problem is because on that same wings, you have someone like Salah who does not really track back to help out defensively. So mostly players who are on that right wing suffer. But on the other side of the game, and another vulnerability of Liverpool, the highlight will tell you that Mo Salah scored a goal. But if you watch the whole game, he was very off color today. Yeah. Especially in the first half.
Yeah. Up until that goal, I think I struggled to see him in the game.
He was very off color today, and you look at a player like Luis Diaz, who has never been the same after his injury. He gets in the goals here and there, but he's never been the same after his injury, I think, against Chelsea somewhere last season. And then you have the Darwin Núñez headache. Darwin Núñez is no Suarez. What Liverpool, something which would have made me very comfortable in Liverpool winning, is if they had one more prolific attacker to support Salah. Because even if Salah is off color, this is Salah on his day being off color and still managing to get a goal. If he doesn't get a goal, he gets an assist. That being said, the brightest spot for Liverpool is McAllister. And that's why I keep on talking about what you buy and what you get. They are getting, and McAllister is one of the players who I can say was integral to Argentina winning the World Cup. Yeah. And Liverpool are getting the benefit of that. Wataru Endo is doing the chop and change, he's doing the blocking, he's doing all the dirty work. And McAllister is doing the defensive. But even in the second half, Klopp had to instruct McAllister not to be even doing most of the defensive work, because when he does the defensive work a lot, he does not get his natural output. So mostly in the second half, he was not really doing most of the defensive work. He was allowed more time to be creative, and that's what led to the assist of the goal. And the second reason I shook my head is, this is the thing about the fixtures remaining. Personally, I'm not really counting most of the home fixtures, because I have a conviction that 90% of the time, these teams like City, Arsenal, Liverpool are going to win most of their home games. It's always about the away fixtures. And I look at those three teams, and City has the best away fixtures. Liverpool are yet to play, I think, Villa. They are yet to play, I think, Spurs. And they are yet to play one other team. But you look at, if we could pull that, I will put that up successively. You look at Arsenal's away fixtures, and they still have, I think, United to contend with, same as Liverpool.
They've got Chelsea, they've got Spurs in there.
And those away fixtures are not easy away fixtures. They still have Brighton and home.
I think there's Villa too in there to play.
Compared to City's away fixtures, City is very good at the Etihad. City is very good at the Etihad. And so a lot of people were shocked they couldn't even get a goal against Arsenal. We'll get to that game. City's away fixtures are slightly easier and better. I think the most difficult one is Brighton and Hove as an away fixture. And that's what makes this thing very tricky for me. A year ago, at 29 games, City was like 6-7 points behind. So it's tricky, it's tough, but hopefully if Liverpool can work on these things, it's not a sure bet that Liverpool is going to win. I'm still of the conviction that City has a slight head over Arsenal. I don't know. It's just a gut feeling.
It's a three-horse race. So let's see what the title race will go down the wire. Is Liverpool now on top of the table, Arsenal second, and then Manchester City third. And so that takes us to the Etihad Stadium to witness that goalless draw between Manchester City and Arsenal. Let's check out the highlights. There's more for you.